to the Erotic Realm, where we explore the psychology of darker desires. I'm Em, and if you're new here, welcome. The Erotic Realm podcast has been growing rapidly, and I just want to take a moment to acknowledge all of you, especially those joining us from Substack. Whether you've been with me from the beginning or are just stepping into this world, I'm thrilled to have you here. This podcast is an extension of my work at Psychology of Desire, where I dive into the science and symbolism of the erotic mind. Here we move beyond surface-level discussions of kink and sexuality. We explore the why behind our desires. Each episode we step inside the erotic realm of someone who has ventured into these deeper, sometimes darker spaces. People who have found liberation, transformation, or even healing through their desires. By exploring the personal experiences of BDSM practitioners one by one, we break down the myths and dive into the reality of what it means to be a kinkster. So whether you're here out of curiosity, self-exploration, or a drive to understand the erotic mind on a deeper level, welcome. You're exactly where you need to be. And if you'd like to support this podcast and my greater work in mapping the architecture of erotic psychology, there are a few ways you can help. Follow and rate the show, share it with others who might enjoy it, and if you'd like to go deeper, consider becoming a paid supporter of my Psychology of Desire Substack, link below. I'll be announcing an exciting project there soon. So for now, let's dive into today's conversation. Following is a conversation with Beast, a sapiosexual primal wolf who once saw kink through the lens of porn until it cracked open something much deeper. In this episode, we explore his transformation from a man suppressing something wild inside him to someone who discovered that very wildness was a form of protection. We talk about seduction as psychology, loyalty as a form of erotic power, and what it means to be handled truly, fully, without apology. If you've ever wondered how erotic transformation really begins, or what it means to find liberation in surrender, you want to hear this one. And in the final moments of this episode, Beast reads one of his own pieces of erotic writing aloud, a raw and intimate glimpse into the mind of a man who no longer hides from his desires. Enjoy. Before we get started, I'd like to just take another moment to thank today's sponsor, Adult Bliss. Adult Bliss is Adelaide's ultimate destination for kink and sexual wellness. Just a 10-minute drive from the CBD, Adult Bliss has proudly supported the kink scene for years, offering the best selection of gear, including unique, locally made treasures you won't find anywhere else. But they're more than just a store. Adult Bliss is Adelaide's top-rated sexual health and wellness hub, with expert advice, a blog packed with insightful reads, and monthly kink and sexual health workshops that keep things exciting and educational. Whether you're exploring new fantasies or looking to deepen your sexual wellness journey, they've got you covered. Visit adultbliss.au and use the code EroticRealm25 for a cheeky discount of 15% off and a free gift. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Erotic Realm podcast. Today I'm thrilled to have with me Beast. Welcome, Beast.
Hi,
Nice to
thanks
have
for having
you.
me.
So, at the request of listeners, I've recently added a new regular question to begin the podcast. And I'd love to know, what are your interests outside of kink, whether that be your general work area, if you're happy to share, or your hobbies, or both? Basically, what are you up to when you're not being a kinkster?
Oh, that's a good question. I kind of try to mix everything together. I have way too many hobbies. Like I'm all over the place. I'll do one hobby and then when I get burnt out, I'll just like switch to another. I was like a cook when I was younger, so I love cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I like plants. I like playing guitar. You know, uh, because of this site, I'm like into writing now, so I do like writing on the side. I do a lot of photo editing and photography, and you know, uh, yeah, it's just stuff like that. Like recently, play video games. I guess I haven't been doing that a lot lately, but you know, just kind of like dude stuff. I'm like
Oh,
back into guitar now.
what video games do you play?
Uh, with my son, like we were playing Minecraft
Uh-huh.
for a while.
Love it.
We have like a realm and we play that together. I play some I like the survival games.
Hmm.
I used to play a lot with like my friends and just we used to play this game called Ark, just like catching dinosaurs and riding them and sh shooting machine guns off their backs. It was awesome. So much fun. But yeah, we don't really have time right now. We have to
Hmm.
be adults. Fox.
Fair enough. Super nerdy. I love it. So now
Very
I'd
nerdy.
like to dive into your sexuality a little bit. If you had to sum up your sexuality, how would you describe it?
Mm. My sexuality list, it's really basic actually. I'm a simple guy. I just want like freedom. I just want to enjoy myself. I didn't really know a lot about BDSM before I got here. And once I started learning, I wanted to like try all the things. And I did a lot of the stuff. Like I met a Dom and she just like blew my mind. It's like it's nice. I didn't think about being submissive before I came to this place, but it's kind of nice just kind of sitting back and just like letting someone take care of you. It's like a beautiful feeling. Like you don't think that you deserve this kind of treatment the way you grow up in life. And now it's like it's awesome. You know, I don't know, maybe
Hmm.
freedom to feel, freedom to enjoy yourself, you know, not to feel guilty for wanting that, honesty, saying what you want and getting it.
Hmm.
It's kind of like freeing. Like, you think that you'd be ashamed of some of these things that you want, but when you're in the right environment with the right person and they're like okay with it, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice just to be able to do things and experience things.
It sure
I don't
is.
know. I've been having a great time. It's been pretty great.
So when did you first arrive into the kink community? How long have you been exploring BDSM for?
A little over a year and a half,
Okay.
perhaps. Yeah, I got here uh maybe November. Uh like it's like a little over my anniversary, so like a year and like 3 months
Hmm.
or so. Yeah. I got here. I didn't actually come here first. I went to Reddit first and I was just kind of like exploring around there. And
Mm.
I was like recently divorced. It's like an old story. Like I hear this all the time. I was like married for a while and it wasn't it wasn't great. It's like 5 years of just not like nothing. Just you just start thinking, feeling things about yourself. You start feeling like, you're not worth anything.
Mm.
And and I'm married, right? I made a promise. Like I'm gonna do this, for the rest of my life. And I'm just gonna be miserable. It's like just my life now.
Oh.
And but then we got divorced and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do all the things. I'm gonna just do everything. And I was
Hmm.
on Reddit and it was just a fucking dumpster fire. That place is so dangerous. Like I would not recommend it.
Hmm.
But luckily it pointed me towards the site. And then I came here and it was a little bit of the same. I was trying to find who I was and like what I wanted to do. And I wasn't sure. And but what I did find, what I thought was like amazing about this place was the writings area. And then just like reading everyone's like unfiltered thoughts.
Mm.
And then I met a person like and she was just like she's my protector now, actually, because she was going through some things too, and she just like needed someone to protect her or something. And then she showed me the ropes. She gave me some books, and she taught me what to do. And she was amazing. Like we're still friends. Like she's awesome. And
Hmm.
yeah, and she actually helped me like snag my dom, actually at the at the time, and she was like really really good about it. And yeah, I was just like totally like the books like totally opened up like my world. Like I didn't know like I was doing everything wrong, and the books just like I'm like oh like I should have been doing this stuff. Like I wish someone gave me this book like way before because I wouldn't have made so many mistakes. So I kind of pass it on to everybody that asks me now. So
What book is this? I'm so curious.
it's like a BDSM relationships. I did find it for you.
Sure.
But, yeah, I have a because we have like a Discord group. Like we have like a house here on FET,
Mm-hmm.
and we have resources and stuff that we share with each other. It's pretty nice. We're like a little
Yeah,
tight family now. It's really cool.
I
It's
love
called
that.
yeah. Where does it go? It's called Domination and Submission. Um, the BDSM Relationship Handbook by Michael Mackay.
Ah, yes, I've come across that before. I think I've read it a long
Yeah.
time ago. I might have to review it again. I think it's a great book
Y-
from memory. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it just kind of like laid everything out. Like it was the first one that I read about this stuff, and you know, it was kind of eye-opening from going from nothing to like just being in this world.
Mm,
And you know, and like with this book and everybody's writings and all the perspectives of like the women and people here, it kind of really shaped my whole journey here. You
mm,
know, I avoided a lot of things because of the writings in
right.
this area. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that's
So
kind of
let's,
how I
let's
started.
let's talk about your kinky sexuality. What roles do you identify as when it comes to your BDSM self? Where are you at with that right now? You're 1 year in. How would you
You
describe
know,
yourself?
I mean, I would probably go with Primal.
Yep.
Right? Primal, like switchy, like I kind of lean towards domination.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like I'm good at it. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, you know, but you know, but my heart craves submission, you
Mm.
know, like I don't know, I don't really fall like I'm not like a dom sub. I don't like those kind of labels, but I really like strong women. Like I love like and they don't necessarily have to be dominant. They can be submissive too, right? Like that's like it doesn't matter to me. You could be dom, you could be sub, it doesn't matter as long as you're like you have like a strong will and you're like a nice person. And then after that, we kind of just like craft the scene or the scenario to whatever everyone wants. You tell me what you want, tell you what I want. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's kind of it's like free form
Mm-hmm. So
for me, anyways.
the first word you used then to describe your kinky sexuality was primal. Can you tell me what that means for you?
Primal is just like honesty. Honesty, uncomplicated. It's not like toys and stuff. It's not like specific things. It's just I want something and like I'm going to be honest about it and I just want to take it. And yeah, I had all these things I was going to say about it, but I'm going blank right now.
It's okay.
But
I
you know,
wanted I wanted
when
to
I
ask you more about your journey from before you got into BDSM to now exploring it. And you described yourself as once having a porn view of BDSM before discovering its depth. Can you share with
Mhm.
us what you mean by this?
Oh yeah, it's just like you know, it's like that thing. Like I just wanted to like be tied up with like a blindfold or cuffed or something, and just
Mm-hmm.
have like a sexy dumb lady just like have her way with me, like do whatever you want, like you
Mm-hmm.
know, like you take control, you know. Like I feel like being a dom is like a lot of work. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of work, and you gotta put a lot of care into things, and you gotta do a lot of the thinking. And I just kind of don't want that sometimes. I just want to sit back and just like relax and just let them take me to that place. I really,
Sure.
you know, you don't think that's possible before, you know, you feel like, you know, as a man,
Mm.
you, you must be dominant and you must fall into these roles and you got to open all the doors and you got to do all the dates and you got to take charge and you got to ask people out. You got to do all the things. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was just like tired because I did all those things and it still didn't work.
Mm.
And
Okay.
now I'm like, I like give in to the submissive part, and it was like lovely. And it's not
Mm.
like nearly as emasculating as I thought it would be, you know.
Okay.
I thought it,
So
I
do you,
thought it was good.
sorry,
Mhm.
continue.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be more like being like ball gagged and slapped around or whatever. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know that it was like whatever I wanted, you know. I
Mm.
didn't know like I could craft this experience to exactly my needs.
Mm-hmm.
And that mostly translates to back bends because I just fucking love that shit. I just melt. So I know I'm pretty simple. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just like just play with my hair and pet my back and I'm yours.
Okay, so
I'll do whatever you
you mentioned that you
want.
had a first real dom that played a significant role in shaping your erotic self. Can you share with
hmm
us about this relationship? How did you meet, and what did she teach you about your desires that you hadn't recognized before?
Oh, she walked me through every single thing. Like, I met her here on Fed and I was like I wasn't really messaging people, but she was local and I just kind of felt like she wouldn't um she wouldn't message me or anything unless I like took that step. And then I messaged her and then she just like asked me out for coffee. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And then we went for coffee and we talked about it. And then she just wanted to know about my kinks, and we like my protector. She gave me like a little app and a little test, and I had like a little sheet. And I'm like, hey, these are the things I want to do and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we went through every single one. She's like, are you sure you know what like any of these things are? And I'm like, no, I have no idea. Right? Because I had like sounding on. I'm like, that sounds fun. And she's like, do you know what sounding is? And I'm like, no. And she's like, it's when you stick like a rod inside of your thing. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, 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 I don't want to do that. That sounds, so she walked me through all of the things and she just kind of got a read of me. She's been doing it for like 20, 30 years. Like
Mm.
she's very experienced. And she just kind of it wasn't because I was just like very much like, what do you want? Like, what can I give you? What can I do? And she's like, no, that's not how it works. You tell me what you need, and then we'll see if I want to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I did, and it worked out. And it kind of it kind of leaned into like to the primal thing, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it's been fantastic. Like I just kind of sit back, and she just kind of she gets all of her gear on, and she's like hot as fuck. Whoa. And and she just fucking blows my mind like every time. And it's like it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice being like made to feel, special, important,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like have your needs taken care of. And I begged my wife for years just for like the smallest thing, and it was like the diamond trade. Like she just was withholding to like
Mm.
raise the value of it, and I just could not get anything from her. And like, with your Dom, it's like, can I have this? And she's like, absolutely. Let's go right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I just get everything that I want. And it's like, I don't know, like it's amazing. Like I don't know why everyone else is doing like vanilla life sucks. Why do people do that? I'm never going back.
Mm. I'm so happy that you met her and that you're getting what you want and need. It sounds like an amazing relationship.
Yeah, she's actually in the next room right now.
Ah, fun. So I
hmm
wanted to ask you a bit more about your primal side. You've spoken about suppressing something wild inside of you and realizing that it's actually been protecting you all along. I'm so curious to
hmm
learn more about this. How has embracing that primal side changed you? And what do you mean by protecting you all along?
Oh yeah, it's like I had this thing when I was a child. Like I was really into the wolf aesthetic.
Mm,
And I didn't know anything about this. I just kind of like liked it. I was just a kid and like, the people, one of my best friends knew about it and then he like told the whole school and like the school was they'd all call me Wolfman and they'd all make fun of me and I was just like really embarrassed. And I
mm,
just kind of like suppressed that part of me, like that wild part of me. And I was just trying to be good and like stay out of trouble. and I kind of just like let people walk all over me. Right? I didn't like protect myself like that. That was there to protect me. Right? It
Mm.
was there to help me. Like it might be a little dark, but I don't like see like I don't see it as like a darkness. It's like more just like a like another part of you, right? That's the part of you that could do things that the other part can't, right? And I was just very unbalanced. I was very much, I was very much a white knight in high school. I was always like a superhero trying to save the day and try to, be nice to the girls and be nice to people and stuff. And like they would just kind of take, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they would they would take, and then when they were done with me, they would like, like let me go. Like, like I didn't trust my instincts. There was like something in my gut that was saying like, don't do it. Like they're just gonna do it to you again. And like the good side of me is like, no, you gotta be nice. You gotta be a good person, blah, blah. I'm like, and I would just do that the whole time. And then, I did that like most of my life, just be like a yes person and just do everything you can for everybody. And like they just, people are selfish. They just want to take from you and they don't want, like, not everybody, but like, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
they just, they're not there for you. Like, but it wasn't their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I let them do that. I let them do that to me.
Mm.
Right. Like I told them that I was happy with it. And now that I'm like, you know, embracing that instinct again, like I realize that I can like be myself and still be nice and like, and just and like draw lines. Like it's not mean to like make boundaries and to draw
Mm-hmm.
lines and to like say like I can't do this or um I'm not comfortable with this. Like the old me would just do it anyways because they asked. And now it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. And maybe you should just like burn a little bit. I'll help you if I can, but like if I can't, I can't. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like drawing lines is like and like I don't have to feel bad about it, but I can like still like I'm still like nice, like I'm still the person I am. I just don't let people walk all over me anymore.
I love it. So is it that wolf side of you that's more able to draw the line and say no? Is that what you're saying?
Sure, like
Mm-hmm.
when people come and they come at me and they're very intimidated by me, which they
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be because I'm just like really nice. But I like when they come and they're on their toes and they're a little scared, right? And then I just show them that they have nothing to be afraid of. Like I'm not here for anything. I'm not here like everything that I need is already inside of me. I don't need anything from anybody, right? I want and I desire, but I don't put my heart into other people's hands or my mental, like, I don't put my health into other people's hands. Like I take care of that now. Right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. And
Mm.
and I take care of the people around me, right? And I'm like vicious when it comes to protecting my people,
Mm-hmm.
And but if you're cool and everybody's cool, then there's no problems. Like we're all good. Like it's a it's a lot different. It's a lot different. I'm like more in control now.
Mm.
I thought
Definitely
I would
sounds
lose
like it.
control.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought I would lose control when I would like give into like my more primal instincts, but if anything, it gave me more control. Now I'm like way more calm, and I'm like I'm more in control of myself. I don't throw myself at people. I don't get upset when I don't get the things that I want. It's like it's fine. Everybody
Mm.
has like their own story. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really get it now.
Mm. Sounds really empowering, the journey you've been on. Mm-hmm.
It's been very incredibly empowering. I could
Mm.
not be happier.
Mm. That makes me so happy to hear that. Now, one of the
Mhm.
traditions on the podcast is exploring a quote with you. And today's quote is from none other than Oscar Wilde, who once said, "The only way to get rid of a temptation is to yield to it." And
Mhm.
BDSM itself often involves the interplay of resistance and surrender. Do you believe there's power in yielding to temptation, or does true control lie in restraint?
Oh, that is a good question. Restraint, yielding. I
Mm,
think. those are like two sides of the same coin to
Mm-hmm.
me. I think as long as you're being honest with yourself, then it's okay, right? Whether it be yielding or restraining yourself, right? But just saying like I want something and being like, or just like wanting something and being like, no, I'm gonna pretend like I don't want something. That's like you're hurting yourself. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're not fulfilling your needs. Like how are you supposed to get the thing that you want if you're not honest about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, and if that thing is yielding, then yeah. But if that thing is like, if you're like obsessed with freaking sex constantly, then maybe a little restraint is probably like something that you need. I guess it depends. Depends on the person,
Mm-hmm.
but that does make sense to me.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to
Mhm.
dive a bit deeper into the psychology of primal play with you. So, in primal spaces, there's often this battle for dominance, right? There's a push and pull between control and surrender. Do you find that the tension is where the real excitement lies, or is it something else that makes it most excites you about primal dynamics?
Mm. I love, I kind of been exploring this a lot in my writings
Mm-hmm.
on FET, and I just love the way you could use words to like, I won't say manipulate people, but to like lead people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of contrast that is required, like um, when it comes to excitement. You know, you want to bring people to that place, but you can't just like take them and like have sex and then that's it. Like there has to be like a build up. There has to be a push and pull. Like you need to, I like I mean if that's what they want, like like a little bit of dominance, I'm for sure will fill in that role, but some people don't want it. You got to kind of read the room. You got to trust your instinct. I
Mm-hmm.
like I like I like the build up. I like the
Mm.
foreplay. I like the mind game. I like I totally get the people that are into like, like the little bit of fear play, a little bit of knife play. Like I'm not I'm not into that myself personally, but but I could see why they're into it. Like the contrast, like it's all about contrast for me,
Mm-hmm.
like, I wouldn't call myself a masochist. My dom says that I'm not, but I like, when you're like high, 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 and then you get pain, and then it brings you back down, and then you could like build up again,
Mm-hmm.
like because you're high and then low and then you're high, instead of just like being high, high, high all the time and just like keep on going. Like you need, it's like music, there's like space, the space between
Mm.
notes, right? It's like it's not just you're not just playing notes the whole time. You need to have like empty spaces in between it, and like that's what that is to me. You know, like the dominance and the submission. It's like you gotta make it exciting. Like the excitement is really it's fun. It's really fun. I haven't really done a lot of that to be honest. Like I've only really played with my dom. I haven't done a lot of played with a lot of submissives other than online here and there. Not in person. But that's something that I may or may not look into.
Mm-hmm.
Not right now though. My dom would probably she'd probably stab me.
I absolutely love the music analogy that you just gave about the spaces in between being really important. And I think that's a great way of explaining it. Thank you. I think I'm going to use that when I talk to people about BDSM as well, because it's not all about action, it's about creating that space. And that can be some of the most psychologically powerful moments. So, yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'm glad.
Now, I've seen that you describe yourself as needing a handler, someone strong enough to draw out your deepest nature. What does that
Hmm.
kind of power dynamic look like to you in practice? And can you describe your ideal handler?
Well, it's like it's not a person that like I have to like I don't want to be holding like I'm always holding everyone's fucking hands around.
Right.
It's just like, I gotta like talk to them and like, like work them up and like, teach them things. I don't want to do that all the time. Like I just want someone that knows things and that's like strong enough to like have their own conviction and then just like let me be myself.
Mm.
Because a lot of the interactions, everyone's kind of just like searching and they're looking. Like I want someone that like just knows like this is what it is, and like they just like had to just have the strength and the power to be able to walk me through these things. Like my Dom gave me a lot of this. Like she's very much that person
Mm-hmm.
for me right now. Like she's super she's super strong. She's very smart. She's great with words. She's confident. She knows who she is. She doesn't pussy her foot around the issues or whatever. She tells me exactly what she wants, and I tell her what I want. And then there's no beating around the bush. There's no games.
Mm-hmm.
There's there's no like, oh, you gotta ask me out. You gotta do these things. And like, why didn't you chase me? It's just like, no, you just tell me what you want. I'll tell you what I want. And we'll just give each other that. It's been perfect, actually. It's been like super sweet. It's been like, I don't know. It's totally different than what I would imagine, like that I could have ever imagined. I don't know if it's just me, but like, like I don't really see this in vanilla life.
Mm-hmm.
In vanilla life, everyone just kind of like they have all these wants and desires, and everyone's too fucking chicken shit to ask for it or to get it. Or
Mm-hmm.
even when they do, they get shot down, and then every time they do, they just kind of die a little bit inside,
Mm. Yeah, it's
until they stop. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Until they stop asking, right? And then they stop asking, and then and then they go to that thing where they just suppress themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
suppress themselves, and they don't have, and then they just like give up on their desires and their needs, and that just sounds like death to me. So I'm not doing that.
Good. I'm really happy that you're not doing that. So, in today's episode, we're exploring the diverse journeys individuals undertake into the world of BDSM through a research article that I found. This comprehensive study is titled Pathways and Patterns of Entrance into BDSM. The researchers conducted qualitative interviews with 96 self identified BDSM practitioners, and they surveyed over 2,000 individuals to uncover how people discover and engage in BDSM practices and fantasies. And their findings reveal that these pathways are influenced by a blend of personal interests, media exposure, and social norms. So, given your personal journey and experiences with the BDSM community, I'm eager to hear your insights on this study, Beast.
Mm-hmm.
So, the study identifies constructionist sexual stories where individuals are introduced to BDSM through external influences like media or partners. So, reflecting on your own journey, can you share how external factors played a role in your introduction to BDSM? I know you mentioned Reddit. Was that your first foray into BDSM?
I mean, I've always kind of known about it, but it was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, like you don't really think much about it. You don't realize it's like there's a whole like universe in here that you can explore.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's more. I think it's I wouldn't say there was a lot of media things that really got me into it. Like, I mean, there's always like porn and stuff, and, it's just like the odd movies and stuff, 50 Shades. I don't know. Like, it all kind of seems, it's like always there in the background, but it's never something that I ever thought about deeply
Mm-hmm.
until I got here and actually got to see it firsthand.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But, I don't know. That seems like kind of a small sample size. I think you'd probably need more research.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has more to do with trauma or maybe contrast, right? I feel the places that have the most suppression in their everyday lives need to express it somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Japan, right? Like Japan and anime and like hentai and all that that wild crazy shit. Like it's just like a heavily contrasted, like an artistic expression of the people that are incredibly suppressed and like they're forced to be proper and to be like a like a certain way in their culture, right?
Yeah,
I
hentai
think I
came
have.
about because the porn over there was completely banned, or they still put
Like it's all
like covers
censored and
over
stuff.
the
It's
yeah
just like,
censors. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like, why are you doing this? Like, have you seen your porn? It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like, is that really stopping anything? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like it's just. I think BDSM is a way to escape the the social norms that have been placed, on society. It's like an escape, a way out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think like Christianity, Catholicism. Like I come from like a Catholic Christian household, like a Catholic household, and you know, you're not supposed to do any of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be a good boy, and you only have sex when you make babies, and that's it. Stop jerking off,
Mm-hmm.
'cause that's bad, you know.
Yep.
And is it bad? Like who told you that? Like why do I have to believe this? Like this is so silly. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's contrast, right? I
Right.
think it's trauma. I also think it's trauma too. Uh, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like this is like I don't believe people should use this place to like use it to use other people to work out their trauma, but like I don't know. I have a hard time like not seeing it in myself, kind of, like that thing that happened to me in school, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just like there's a point in your life where you're told that you're not allowed to be free, and then you realize like I can be free, and fuck all these people,
Mm-hmm.
and it's freedom. That's what I that's what I was always searching for,
Mm.
and you can't have it there,
Mm.
so I'm just going to take it, right?
Yep.
And
Well.
that's a bit being a primal is to me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just taking my life back, stop believing these people when they tell you you're not allowed,
Mm.
like arbitrarily. It's kind of like, people projecting their insecurities on you. Like, you don't need to believe that. Like, you could just like have the things that you want and then find someone else that wants those same things and you guys can be totally happy and it's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just like not only like I want that for myself, but I want it for like all the people around me too.
Oh yeah.
That's why we have that. That's why we have that house
Mm-hmm.
on set. We're like a little family and everyone's just sharing the art and being themselves and just showing love and they're not judging each other. Everyone has their own kinks or whatever, but we all kind of want the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to be accepted for who we are. And if I have to do a bunch of weird shit to figure that out, then like, you need a space. You need a space where you could do that. Like you can't have that out there, you know?
Yep. Now, the researchers also looked at another theme that came up, which was essentialist sexual stories, where individuals feel an inherent inclination towards BDSM. Do you believe your interest in BDSM stems from an intrinsic aspect of your personality, or was it more externally influenced?
Hmm. Intrinsic or external.
Yeah, like were you born this way, do you think? Or do you think it's something that's evolved over time because of your experiences, or maybe both?
I think we're all born into it and then it's beaten out of us
Mm
only for us to like rediscover it later on in life and to free ourselves. It's kind of like being like the wonder of a child. They take that away from you. They take that freedom away from you.
hmm. Mm hmm.
And then you gotta like take it back and realize that, not everything everyone told you is true.
Mm hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I think it's a mixture. I think we're born like that, then it's beat into us, and then we gotta like, go back and
Mm hmm.
be free.
Yep. And then
Hmm.
lastly, the study found that the age at which individuals begin fantasizing about or practicing BDSM varies based on social and environmental factors. At what point in your life did you start exploring BDSM fantasies or practices? And what factors do you think influence this timing?
Factors? Oh, yeah. Marriage is
Yep.
an institution that shouldn't fucking exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I mean it could work. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just that's what drove me to this place. I wanted to like I was put in a position like I was despair like being with someone and that I loved. Like I love that woman. Like I wanted to spend my life with her. She was amazing. Like she was so funny and she was cute and she was like we just were always laughing together. Like we had everything, you know, like she had all the things that I wanted except for that one thing, like that
Mm,
desire to like make me happy, you know? Like I couldn't get that there.
mm,
And it was just like, you know, like am I going to spend the rest of like I promised this woman that I'm going to love her forever, you know, and this is my life. I'm 5 years in and I'm not freaking like I'm just like my it's like my desire is being sucked out of me. I'm being told that like all I want is sex, blah blah blah. I'm like, we have
mm.
sex like once a year. Like, what are you talking about? All I want is sex. Like, I'm fucking dying for affection right now, and I'm pleading to you,
Yeah.
please. And like just make you feel bad,
Mm-hmm.
like you shouldn't want it, you know, like you are the one that has the problem. And I'm
Mm.
like, am I? Am I the one that has a problem? And then you do that for like long enough, and then you start feeling like you know, you start feeling like that's who you are. You know, maybe
Mm-hmm.
I am the problem. Maybe I do like sex a little too much.
Mm.
Maybe I shouldn't want to have fun. Maybe I should be working harder, making more money, and going on vacations and buying nice cars, and you know, having a house with a dog, and like you know, like living that freaking dream life or whatever the fuck everybody wants. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I wanted. I just wanted to like be loved by
Mm-hmm.
the person that promised to love me. And like it was that despair. It was this despair of not of just imagining the rest of your life being like this. That kind of just drove me like I'm just gonna do the fucking opposite. Like I'm not gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna despair anymore. I'm gonna like say what I want. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna find it. Right.
Yep.
And I did. And it's freaking amazing.
Mm.
You know, it's like there's nothing more freeing than like just being yourself and like saying like this is what I want and then like they're like I want this too. And you're like
Mm-hmm.
okay, let's go. And then you get it and you're like freaking that was awesome, right?
Yes,
Freaking like
authentic sexuality is really important to explore and to go out and find out what it is for you. So I'm really glad that you've been able to do that.
it's
Um,
everything.
mm-hmm.
Authenticity, it's
Mm-hmm.
fucking everything.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
wanted to chat to you more about seduction, as this seems to be a big theme for you in your writings. You've mentioned wanting
Did you
to,
read my writings?
yeah, I had a look at a few of them. Yeah. You've
Yeah.
mentioned wanting to learn how to become irresistible to women. What do you think true attraction is really about beyond just looks or status?
I mean, it's about loving yourself and
Mm,
not actually wanting those things. It's not that I don't want those things. It's just like I'm not throwing myself at every person, you know. Like I write a story and I make a narrative and then I get all these messages. Like, you know, people are being really nice and they're saying that they want these things. And these are just stories. Like I'm not this person. Like I'm not
mm-hmm,
a god. Like I'm not like you know, I'm not like a super sexual freaking sex like master. I'm just like a regular person, just like everyone else. But like, I don't know. You do it for enough times, you flirt with enough people and you just get and I get comfortable, you know, you get comfortable doing it and then you stop like I mean, I see this mistake so many times on Fed, like just like guys, just like the first person that they just gives them a little bit of attention, they just get like freaking they fall in love immediately,
mm,
you know. Doesn't even matter who it is. Like you freaking like something about me, I love you. Like
mm-hmm,
and like it just turns them off so fast. And it's and like I see it so often, like, oh my God, like I was this guy, you know. I'm pretty like I could totally see myself doing like this stuff. Like you know, it's, you know, I'm not even here to like do like, I'm not here trying to like, I talk about it in my writing, but I don't say it. Like,
mm,
I'm just like drawing people in. Like, I'm trying to like write a narrative. I'm trying to like excite the mind, right? Because that's what my protector actually taught me when I first came here. She was a writer and
mm.
Like that's how she started, like that's how we started talking. Like because I was reading the writings and I'm like reading her stuff and it's like so good. It was really, really good. And like I'm like reading and I'm commenting on it. And then, she's writing this stuff and like slowly it's like becoming about me. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, why are you in my head? Right. And she was like studying me. She like looked at my profile, she looked at the other stuff I was liking, and she was like writing me into like this story that she created. And like she was
Mm.
just like drawing me in. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like I appeared in her DMs. I'm like, I never DM people. Like, how did you do this? Like, and it was just like, and like she taught me that. So she like, you need to do more than just like post dick pics. Like you gotta have like better pictures, like tell a story, like do some writing, like be authentic, be
Mhm.
yourself, like explore, right? People
Mhm.
want more than just like a 2D like profile or person. They want to see you for who you are. Like be authentic, right?
Mhm.
Like whatever shape or form that 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 ends up being. And it ended up being writing for me. Writing and a little bit of photography now. So I kind of just looked at a lot of people that were very successful here, and I kind of tried to see what worked and what didn't work. And I took the things that I saw that was good and I
Mhm.
made them myself. Like I made them mine. And now I don't need to be like anybody else. I'm like very much myself here right now. And
Beautiful.
I'm having like a great fucking time. I have a ton of friends. We have a big group and everyone's just sharing their art and their stuff. It's like been a lot of fun. Like we have a
Mm.
community, right?
Mm. Mhm.
Right. And you don't get that by just being like, just by posting dick pics, you
No, you
know.
definitely don't. Now, as part of our conversation today, Beast asked you to bring along something to share, such as a quote, a book, movie that's influenced your sexuality. Can you share with us what you've brought along today and how it shaped your understanding of your erotic realm?
Oh, yeah, this was really hard and I really could not tell you. Like I couldn't find anything
Okay.
that really I was just gonna make it up. Like the only thing that I could really think about is like maybe the first time like I had like a sexual experience was I was like at my aunt's house or something and I was watching Basic Instinct
Okay.
with the
Yep.
with Sharon Stone, and like there
Mhm.
was just like all those like sexy scenes and stuff, and
Mhm.
that was the first time I jerked off.
Mhm.
I jerked off in the shower and I came and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like
Mhm.
that was like my first like sexual anything really.
Was it the classic scene with Sharon Stone uncrossing and crossing her legs again?
Honestly, it was the other one, the one with Michael Douglas when he freaking like after that, and then he just fucking takes his wife and just like rips her pants off.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that part. Mhm.
Oh well, yeah, it's very
Nice.
yeah, it's very forceful, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know if I should say this out loud,
Mhm.
but yeah, I don't know. There's something about it just like excited me. I just thought it was really kind of, and also like, oh, that was like the '90s, like I don't know if you remember that time, but like to see boobs, we had to like fiddle with the knob on the TV to get
Yep.
like the porno channels to like unscramble a little bit, and they were like, oh fuck a boob, yes, so
Mhm.
it was a different world back then.
It
It
sure
wasn't
was.
wasn't
There,
quite everywhere.
there was something else that stuck out on your profile. Maybe you can share about it. The Demon's Bowl story.
Oh right.
What's this
Yeah.
about?
Demons Bowl. Yeah. Um, you know, kind of forgot what it was about from when I wrote it, but there's just something deep inside me. It's kind of, you spend your whole life trying to do good and then people treat you bad, right?
Hmm.
They treat you like you're a demon or you're like bad person or whatever.
Right.
They project that stuff on you. So I'm just kind of like wearing it on my shoulders,
Hmm.
you know. And they're like, I'm a big scary demon, grr, like, but I'm like not. It's just kind of, I would say, the way I wrote that story, like the demon part is kind of my submissive side, right? Like the wolf part is like my dominant side, and the demon is like the submissive side. Like it's not the I want to wear a dress. I don't want to cage myself, like kind of submissive. It's more like, I need something to protect,
Mm.
right? And and I'm not your conventional, I'm not a saint. I'm not this hero that you think I am. There's like I'm a demon. I've done bad things. I'm the human. Like I'm very not this perfect person that you think I am.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna put it right up front and say it so I don't have to explain myself later, you
All
know?
right. Got it. Yep.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask you about a peak erotic experience of yours that you can share with us today. Something that when you think about it, it really speaks to your erotic realm and stayed in your mind since it happened.
Oh, something erotic that I've done. I don't know. Today?
Anything, like just something that pops into your head, like an experience you've had that you're just like, yes, that's really my authentic sexuality.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just like when my dom just like ties me up and just like, when she has her way with me, because I'm always trying to give, I'm like, I want to give you an
Mm.
orgasm. Like stop, like, just let me do it. Like, she's like, no, you stop. You let me freaking
Mm-hmm.
do what I want. And you just fucking sit there and you stay tied up, fucking gag you. I'll blind you. I'll blindfold you, whatever. And she just fucking goes to town and I just sit there and just fucking enjoy myself. It's the best.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
It's the
amazing.
best.
Lucky you.
It's awesome. I'm having a great time. I'm installing a shibari like rod above my bed like this week.
Awesome.
We'll start playing with rope.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
So we also have a
Mhm.
tradition on the podcast where I ask you a question sourced from our listeners. And today's question is a great one. What lessons have you learned in kink that you'd want to share with someone new to the scene?
What lesson what I should learned? Yeah, less dick pics, man.
Yep.
You could do this and maybe not focus so much on other people and more like on yourself. Be selfish, like make yourself better,
Mm-hmm.
tell a story, you know, like like blank profiles and dick pics and whatever, just like, oh, just DM me or I'm free tonight. Like that shit never works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta like create a mystique about you. You gotta tell a story. You gotta be like more than just a picture,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of maybe just stick to it, maybe exercise. And everyone should be doing squats right now. That's the just like
So,
just exercise and just like improve yourself and then just
mm-hmm.
show
Mm-hmm.
everybody that you were trying to be better.
Yep.
Right? And I think people like that. People like other people that are just like, you don't have to be perfect. You just gotta like be on your journey of being better
Mm-hmm.
or whatever that means. Like, pursue your art, get in shape, like do writing, like whatever it is, like just be something.
Yep. So to sum it up,
Don't,
less dick pics and more writing.
yeah, you know, exactly.
Yep.
Less dick pics or like no dick pics. Save that for like, like don't start with that. Like no one wants to see that. Like, they want to see that once you tease them for a little bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
tease relentlessly
Mm-hmm.
and be nice to everybody, not just not just the pretty people.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice to everybody. Right. I think that's a really good one too.
Yep. So what are you excited about exploring next? You mentioned Shibari. Is there anything else that's on your agenda for the week?
The week? I mean, for the week, I'm doing all the things that I want to do right now. Like we're starting to do like more public stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like we went to our first like party the other day together. And I was wearing my collar and I met a few people that spotted me from here on Fet. Thought that was fun. And just like meeting the community. I think that's probably the next step. Going out, meeting the community, doing some public stuff. I'm kind of a little bit of an exhibitionist, so I think I might. enjoy that kind of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. Probably that.
Beautiful.
Just,
So,
yeah.
speaking of being an exhibitionist, I wanted to ask you about doing something a bit different today before we go. So, you've mentioned that you do a few writings, and I wanted to ask if you would indulge us and read us one of your writings before we go.
To read you one
Yeah.
of my writings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I just
I
sent
have
you a
some.
message. The top one that you have pinned on your profile is excellent.
Oh, did you like that? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Would you be up for reading that?
Sure. I could do that. Okay. It's called Burn. Right. Listen, let me be clear. When I say I want to devour you, I mean it. Stop your mind, stop your worrying, stop thinking of me. Shut your eyes, lean back, and let me take. Skin, sweat, pulse, give them to me. Trust that I'll drag you to that raw edge. In your heart, you know I will destroy you the right way. Forget what you know. Lie back. Let me make a mess of you. Be loose. Be silent. Feel nothing but this. Let me eat you. This isn't charity. I do this for the taste, for the goddamn thrill of ruining you. Not games, not lies. Need. I will dig my teeth deep into you. Feel your muscles tense, then yield, like a wolf bringing down prey. I will savor every moment. The sweet sound of your moans I take because I hunger. So hold tight while I drive myself into you, my growl in your ear. I will not stop until you are undone, until you drip, shake. I'm done when you can't scream. Now, burn.
Bravo.
That's
That was
my,
amazing. Thank you.
you're welcome.
So, lastly, Beast, if I was to ask you to sum up your sexuality in just one word, what would that word be for today?
It'd be freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Beautiful.
be free. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to be free. I don't like, I like being tied down, but I don't like being trapped. Like
Mm.
I'm there because I want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Beautifully
And that's kind
said.
of freedom to me. Thank you.
So, I'd like to thank you for being so open and sharing yourself with me and our listeners today, Beast.
Hmm. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you again. I'm Em, and this has
Hmm.
been the Erotic Realm podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd love it if you could follow the podcast and leave a rating or review. Your support means the world to me, and it helps the Erotic Realm grow and reach more people who may benefit from hearing the inner world of fellow Kinksters. I'd also love to hear from you, my listeners, if you have questions you'd like me to ask on the podcast, want to be a guest and share your story, or if you're ready to explore your erotic realm one-on-one with a coaching package, head over to theeroticrealm.com. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, stay perverted.